And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They're going to run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it second down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Heading left after the handoff. And it's good for a first down, the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly down the field here. The shotgun running play call. Fighting off the defender. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll rate second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Toss it to the back, running left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Buffalo starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there, second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man, it's Harper. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Red Wolves come to the line to run the hurry-up. And on the carry, he's heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. In the clear at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll run it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of...
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost. 5 yards in field position. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Look for a first down at the 37. The Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. No huddle here for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Harper. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that spot. The ball at the 22.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Getting set. Here's second down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Red Wolves looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
As the first down still on the move. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Red Wolves pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Finding some room at the 25. He's swarmed by the defense. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. That's caught. It's Harper. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
We'll see. Stays in zone after that big play. Or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Red Wolves are going to keep this drive rolling. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll toss it to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the Red Wolves looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And now the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Goal line formation for the defense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Arkansas State to claim the lead here in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. You've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.